Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new game I'm going to be playing. It's called Moe Era. Found it on Steam. It was free, and you know how I like those free games. I love them. But this game should be able to run on my PC. I really should make it better. But anyways, this is a new series that I'll be putting on YouTube, and it's going to be fun. It's a visual novel. Should be easy to play. Don't know anything about it, so you know, with that in mind, let's get into it. What is your name? Hmm. What should I name myself? Should I name myself Aiden? No, 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 no. You know what? Danny. We're gonna go with Danny. This is before Danny became a man, so it's just gonna be Danny. Danny, Danny, Danny. Let's see how this game goes. Taya. Whoops. Oh, what the heck did I do? Okay, don't scroll over there. Now I've got your attention. Human attention span is way too short, so let's get straight to the point. Okay? You see, Danny, they say that the vast majority of people will never amount to anything. That is a pretty bold statement, but you're not one of them, right? Yeah, definitely. Um, Danny ain't no sucker. But Marta, yeah, Danny, why don't you tell us what your life's about? What's your life about? Sorry. I'm so excited to learn all about it. Danny's been through a lot. My sounds so phony. Phony, 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 phony. Okay? I mean, phony. Big fat phony. I'm such a horrible actor. Uh huh. Right. Seema. Hello. Hey, I thought we decided to get straight to the point. Danny, we really need your help. Danny's on a mission, bro. Trust me, it's not a trivial issue. The Look, Danny, okay. This is the story of your life. Like SpongeBob? I remember this from SpongeBob. It appears to be a little empty, don't you think so? Wow, I clicked through that fast. I didn't expect it. The thing is, we've allegedly lost its content. We have too many lives on our hands. I used the word allegedly on purpose. See, there's another possible explanation for that gaping void. Hmm. If your life is meaningless, there's nothing to write about. But I'm sure that's not the case with you, right? Yeah, Danny's not useless, right? Right. Danny, poor Danny. He's being like, you know, he's got a lot of pressure on him. Nana, oh, she reminds me of Natsuki. Natsuki, kind of, only a little bit. Chill. Come on. Of course, it's not true. Let's admit it. We're to blame. Luckily, everything can be fixed. You could just tell us what your life is about. But how would we know if you're telling the truth? Um, that's a good point. Instead, I think it's better to observe you for a while. That'll be the best way to fill in the blanks, don't you think? Don't worry, Danny. We won't bother you for too long. Oh, and no alternate realities or time travel. We need you to be the real you. So I can't. So you're telling me not to save and load back? Hmm? Partner? Okay. That's why we'll conduct the observation in your natural habitat. Your room. Where you never leave it, Danny. Sounds a bit rude, I admit, but you get the point. Just be yourself, Danny. Okay? A few days is all we need to get the story of your life back. I'll do my best to make these days magical, you hear? You're guaranteed to create happy memories that will last a lifetime. Sorry if you hear me breathing into the mic. I'm really trying not to. But, damn, this mic kind of sucks. You probably can't even hear me. Have fun. Just remember, life is about choices. I called it choices. Choices, choices, choices. Psst, Danny, can you hear me? Not sure what happened, but I'm kind of stuck here. Come and see for yourself. Here, I'm right here. The whiteboard, Danny. Oh, okay. Hello, mortal. It's a cat girl. Hello, mortal. Or should I keep referring to you by name? Sorry, I look like this. Can't do anything. Well, at least I can change the vibe a bit. I like the other vibe though. Yes, much better now. By the way, I'm a living human girl. Um, right. Don't believe me? Fine, I'll prove it. See, I walk on my 2 feet just fine. Okay. You have no other choice but to admit it. I'm a real human being. Maybe you're confused about my tail and cat ears though. Yeah? Yeah? Well, I'm just lucky enough to have things like that. I'm a lucky girl. Do you believe in luck, Danny? That pen got dark lighter, didn't it? No, it probably didn't. It's probably this that disappeared. I hope you do. Luck is crucial. See, your life is about the choices you make. Guess what? To make a good one, you need luck. Which reminds me, I have plenty of luck to share with you. From now on, every time you stand at the crossroads, just look around and you may see me. Well, maybe not every time, but I do need the sleep, you know. Gotcha. Actually, I feel like taking a nap right now. Typical cat behavior. You're no human. Dear, what's it called? Polysynaptic sleep phases. Humans have monosynaptic, not actual mono. That'd be unfortunate. God, I keep going over there. You're going to have to make a memorable time this week. You're going to have a memorable time this week. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a new era. Moe Era? Please enjoy it, okay? Okay, here goes. Hmm. It feels like it ended up in some sort of a tilted picture. If I decide to go straight, what's behind the corner in front of me? I wonder. Truth be told, I'm both curious and scared to check it out. Can't stop the feeling that someone is silently observing me. Why is there a different wallpaper on each wall? Yeah, why is there? You know? You got some arrows, you got some polka dots, more arrows, some lines. I move closer and expect that weird red arcade machine. Street Fighter. Oh. Life purpose generator. Press X to win. Whoa. Now that's what I call a name. Press X to win. Okay. 187. Now it looks more like a slot machine. Whatever. I press the button. 3 numbers. 187. What does it mean? Okay, I'll give it one more try. Is that how many years I have? No, not 420. Dang it. I wanted 420. The wall's shifting over here. Huh, okay. 424 doesn't ring any bells. I think all 3 numbers should be the same to win something. Well, a life purpose is worth giving it another go, that's for sure. Don't give me like 666 or something. It gets more and more random over time. Don't do 666. 313. 002 313. What is this one? One last attempt and I call it a day. Okay. To my greatest surprise, I got 3 in a row. 3 hieroglyphics. If I'm not mistaken, it means Japan. And well, Japanese. Quite an interesting slot machine. Entertaining slot machine, I must admit. Wow, I screw up my words. This is kind of bugging me. Like, I keep looking at that. Everything gets blurry. Japan, huh? Where all the weebs invade. Jesus. Hi, Nana. Rise and shine, Danny. My wake up call can't be this cute. You're right. It's all a dream. Hey, you're finally awake. Hey, Nana. I was curious to see if you are alive. Just curious. Not worried. Being worried is no fun. Yeah, you say that. On a second thought, maybe I was curious in a worried type of way. Uh-huh. How did you manage to fall asleep in such a weird pose? Was it that difficult to lay on the desk? Who knows? By the way, the dream was so bizarre I managed to remember it. Hey, tell me, will you? Pretty please, was there anything lewd? What about me? Did I appear in your dream? Ha! You're blushing. It's confession time. Is it confession time? It was a pure and innocent dream, Hana. Nana. Here goes. Weeps is what my dream was about. I do a quick recap of what happened in my dream. So I ended up with Japan, and then I woke up. How boring. And what's so special about Japan? I mean, we're here right now. Where else could they come up with such a marvelous idea like bringing all of us here together? By the way, speaking of marvelous, you must see this. I must? Really? By the way, wait, right here. This class has 5 students with very different backgrounds. Yes, 5 students only. In the media, they call it a groundbreaking educational initiative aimed at promote diversity. The class is nearly formed, and we're here for 1 year only, so it's more like an exchange program, heavily spiced with the media hype. My nose is attacking me. Anyway, the reason why I'm here is straightforward. I want to make my academic record stand out. Danny wants to stand out from the crowd. He wants to say people sus and they listen, and they voted that person out, and then I get voted out, and Danny gets voted out, not me. Am I Danny? Don't answer that. The hype around this class makes it a perfect proving ground for my goal. 2 other girls enter the classroom. And then I just binge watched the entire series overnight. 10 episodes straight. Oh my. That's weak sauce. I know people that can binge like an entire 4 seasons. I watched 1 each morning while having a breakfast. That's 10 times slower than me. That's 10 times more I got to enjoy. She has a point. It took me 4 sessions to watch 1 Back to the Future movie. But it was pretty awesome, okay? It was awesome. Just couldn't keep attention the entire time. Hey, check this out. I can't believe my eyes. It's a paperclip, bro. I'm guessing it's the invitation that we're talking about. Math, books, music, gym. Alright, that is a good schedule right there. Is that an eraser? Oh, my mouse is getting stuck. I can't believe my eyes. A gift voucher for 2, and that's at Dorcia. How'd you swing that? Lucky, I guess. Oh, luck. Like that cat girl that says she's a human says. Ooh, I'm surprised to see them distributing gift vouchers. Yeah, they said it's an experiment. An experiment? Who do you plan to go together with, Nana? Danny. Not sure yet, but I need somebody who knows how to have a good time. Danny. I think I know who's a suitable candidate. Ahem. Maybe even in this room. I'll keep that in mind. Danny. Say Dan. That's a fat cat. That's what Lex is gonna be like if she keeps eating food. You hear that? Hey, Lexi, I'm talking to you. Yeah, she heard me, dude. She's sleeping. She's this right now. She'll become this. But you haven't seen everything. Check it out. What a cute kitty. I mean, they're all cute kitties. Check it out. Huh, you know nothing about cute cats. The girls put their phones on the desk so each cat could be seen and compared to others. For me, they're all good. But judging by the looks on the girls' faces, it's not that easy. We need a judge here. I hereby propose Danny to fill this role. Agreed. Approved. Ah, crap. Well, which one is the cutest one around? Whoops, I better come up with a decent enough answer. Should I say that they're all great? No, I think I know a better answer. Let me show you another picture, ladies. That is a pretty fancy cat. Ooh, cake. Is that cake? Maybe it's some fancy cake served in cafes. Cake. God. I put my phone on the table with my cat on the screen. I have a cat! I have a cat. Dang. perfect cat. Get it? Shut up, man. I put my phone on the table with my cat on the screen. Meh. I hereby propose to strip Danny of his position as a judge. Agreed. Approved. What there was an attempt. Oh man, there was an attempt, man. Ready for why is she so sad? Ready for class, everyone? Honestly, I'm still half asleep. I know how to wake you up. Pour water on her. Cold water. Now close your eyes. Yeah, like this. Now concentrate. Is she gonna jump scare? She's gonna jump scare. You feel great. You feel refreshed. You feel ready to take on the day. Oh, and more importantly, you need to praise Nana. All hail Nana. All hail. Did it work? Does it work? Works wonders, right? Jeez, I almost dozed off. I still have a few more minutes before our class starts, so I decided to go talk to someone. Oh, it's my choice. Well, I feel like we already talked enough with Nana. It's one of these two. Oh god, what are their names? Okay, Seema's this one. Seema's the blondie. Oh god, okay. I almost got scared there. Who do I want to talk to? Let's talk to Seema. How are you? Good, thanks. She looks at me with her brilliant eyes and then smiles. That's the toughest part of the conversation, right? When you have nothing to say but nothing comes to mind. To tell the truth, I struggle with this just like you. I mean, I could have told you about a dream I saw once, but I don't see dreams. It can't be any better to tell her about the dream I had today. Wow, so exciting. And you say we stood in shining arcs? Yeah, and everything was blinking around you. As if it was a Botticelli? Botticelli. I picked the person that's too fancy with words. I'm just a stupid idiot. I'm just a dumb Danny. Crap, or Leonardo da Vinci painting. If you haven't seen their masterpiece, go and take a look. Mesmerizing. Is that how you spell mesmerizing? Maybe. I shouldn't critique the spelling too much. I suck at my own spelling. If your dream was true, it'd be so entertaining. Each day would be more and more exciting. Shame it's not going to happen, you know? I mean, it's unlikely that studies would be included in these 4 days, and you're here. On the other hand, I enjoy studying, so who knows? No, after all, your dream can't be true. Why do you think so? Think about it. How is it possible to change anything in just 4 days? By the way, it's very easy to test whether or not you're sleeping. Just pinch yourself. Like, in a dream, it's not possible to think of it as a dream? What? No, of course not. It's much easier. Stupid. Seema punches me. Ouch. See, in a dream, you're unlikely to feel anything. Good morning. Don't think it was convincing enough. I need to pinch you as well. Ooh, I'm being sassy back. Yeah. I'm afraid we don't know each other well enough. You just punched me. What? I need pinch. I deserve whatever. Taya, you may sit down. Forming a close bond with your teacher for a risk-free, high-trust environment. That was advertised as a vital part of our experience here. Maybe that's why Taya teaches us every subject except for physical education. Not sure how it's possible. She's the real MVP. Physical education's fun. With friends. You know, not with an overbearing teacher. I'm not naming anyone from high school. I'm not naming anyone at all. You know, they won't ever watch this, but if you went to my school, you know who I'm talking about. Mr. Rasmussen was pretty cool, though. Okay, everyone, time for our literature class. Doki doki. Remember, no poetry allowed. Oh, I almost forgot to check the attendance. I happen to know someone who's running late again. Huff. Huff. It's a big bad wolf. So sorry for being late. Can I go in? Can I go in? Can I enter? My, look who's here. Isn't this our most punctual student, Ermi? What's your reason for being late today? I mean, it's only your third time this week. Well, you know, my bread stayed in a toaster for too long and I couldn't get it out. Let me guess, you overslept again, didn't you? Well, it's because I spent all night studying. I want to believe. I feel this, man. I woke up like 10 minutes before my class one time. Thankfully, it was online. I just got on my computer. I'm like, alright, time to YOLO this. Fine, Ermi. Please take your seat and don't be late again. Yeah, Ermi. Be like Danny. Um, wait, Danny doesn't have a backstory. Whatever Danny's meant to be. Okay, class. I guess it'd be silly to ask if you like reading. You're smart enough to enjoy borrowing someone's mind for free, right? Do I get to talk to someone again? Right. Do I have to pick who to, you know, talk to? Hmm. Maybe it's worth asking. After all, do you like reading? Let me remind you not to raise your hands, just talk out loud. We're all friends here, remember? I enjoy reading. I decide to answer next. I hate it. I want it to burn in the pits of the nether in Minecraft. Because, you can actually do that. But I like reading. I like reading. Reading is overrated. Some books are just way too old. Old things are outdated and useless. What about old friends, Nana? Useless. Sorry, not old enough to have them. Also, the stories are so predictable. Like when it's a murder case. Let me guess, the butler did it. No, it was the maid. No, obviously it was the housewife. Come on, you can always find that one book which is different, Nana. Exactly. 1 in a million. 90% of everything is crud. It's the Sturgeon's Law. How about we just do like an 80-20%, okay? Well, all jokes aside, people have too much to deal with in everyday life. There's nothing wrong with reading a simple yet fascinating book to unwind. I can agree to that, but I don't know. I only read a few books, and I guess since I'm so new to it, that the books are pretty amazing to read. And if I was more of a bookworm, I'm pretty sure I would see a lot of similarities within each book, and it'd probably get boring. But since I'm just a pleb, it's pretty awesome. I like reading, but I wish it could be more visual. Yeah, it often takes so long to put an emphasis on something. That's why manga with visuals is much easier to do this. Okay, hi. Um, hey, don't look at me. I'm looking at you. I said stop looking. What do you want me to do? What? All right, you can't. Stop. Stop it. I'm your emphasis now. Okay. Oh, hi, Nana. Spoken like a true visual connoisseur. You're a lot more mature than you look, aren't you, Nana? I like my coffee black, thank you. Ew. I like milk and sugar with my coffee. I like a mocha. I wonder if you have any favorite books at all. I do. It's all anime. Now it's the perfect time to learn about this. Sema? I'm gonna say Sema. You have to prepare a short speech about your favorite book. Ah, crap. No plot recaps. Recaps? No plot recaps either. Interesting facts and thoughts only. We have enough time to cover 2 books today. Now, yesterday you submitted your favorite titles. I narrowed the list down to 3 books. That's the best I can do. All 3 are masterpieces, and I'm no good at making choices. Danny, why don't you help me? Why do you need Danny? Danny's an idiot like me. It seems that my book didn't make it to the short list. It's okay, Danny. It's okay, man. Here's the short list, Danny. Take a look at it. Of course, you read all these books, right? The Catcher in the Rye is a story by J. De Salinger. published as a novel in 1951. The main hero's name is Holden Caulfield, age 16. Holden's been expelled from his school due to poor performance. Gosh, I can speak, I swear. Countless adventures await Holden on his way home. He deals with issues like alienation, superficiality, and many more. The Catcher in the Rye is considered as one of the best coming of age stories. I should really read Catcher in the Rye. Crime and Punishment is a novel by Fyodor Dostoevsky, Dostoevsky, first published in 1866. Focused on mental anguish and moral dilemmas of Rodion Raskolnikov, a broke ex-student. Rodion creates a plan to kill a pawnbroker to obtain her money, but things don't go too smoothly after he performs the act. Rodion finds himself in moral agony, disgusted with what he has done. Winnie the Pooh. Death, murder, loneliness, alienation. Winnie the Pooh's sad. Actually, I think it is. I just realized that I think Winnie the Pooh actually is sad because like every character is like a representation of something, right? Winnie the Pooh is a short story collection written by Alan Milne, first published in 1926. The book portrays the adventures of a boy named Christopher Robin and his teddy bear called Winnie the Pooh, together with many other characters. These are simple, fun, and innocent tales. Sometimes it resembles friendship and childhood for all of us. It doesn't go into more depth about it? Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Danny, time to make a choice. I don't like any of these. Well, okay. If I was going to read one of these books, I like thrillers. I do like thrillers, but I do like... man. I want to say Crime and Punishment to see how that goes. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick Winnie the Pooh. I know it's probably a very obvious thing to freak it. No. Okay. I think this one would be really good to read. It'd be a really interesting thing to have an insight about the character. You know? I like the other two. Screw it. Why don't we pick Crime and Punishment? It's a favorite book of mine. Okay, it helps me divide people into two big groups. Yeah? They're really huge. Yeah? Imagine you want to learn more about the person you just met. It can take quite some time, especially if you don't meet too often. But there's a shortcut. Just ask the person if they prefer Dostoevsky to Leo Tolstoy. I'm sorry, I'm kind of having a distraction right here. The big distraction. You see, Tolstoy portrays the world where horrible things happen to ordinary people. How are you reading this? How are you reading this? Dostoevsky portrays the world where ordinary people do horrible things. It's kind of like the Lucifer effect. Or no. Lucifer effect is someone turning bad that was originally good. Similar topics, entirely different approaches. This might just be like, what's it called? Free will evil or something. That's why people who prefer one author to another might have a lot in common. Seema, do you prefer ordinary people doing horrible things? I admire strong, burning emotions inside people. That's all. Maybe because I'm not that much of an emotional person myself. In my opinion, Tolstoy's characters are much more believable. Trust me, Dostoevsky got to know a lot about people. Not only did he work as a journalist and traveled a lot, he also spent 4 years in a prison camp. Can't stop thinking about that Rodion's problems and created by himself. What stopped him from, say, getting a good job? If I were a pawnbroker, I'd ask him to go be poor somewhere else. Dang, she's sassy. I like that. Sass. Well, Nana, I see you've read the book, but not carefully enough. Rodian hates not only the fact that he has little, but also that a mere pawnbroker has more than him, an able young man. Rodian wanted to write the judge the value of human life. The problem of inequality, right? Something that communism tackles. Man, why do I feel like I'm actually in class? But it's just a lot more sassy and more interesting with two big examples. Class, let's stay away from politics. They're detrimental to your health. Anyways, thanks for your thoughts. Both Tolstoy and Dostoevsky. Ah, man, I hate myself for not knowing it. Danny, help me. How do you say it, Danny? Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky. Yes. Uh, without a doubt, great authors and great minds. Maybe you can divide people into Dostoevsky and Tolstoy groups, but please don't base your opinion solely on that, okay? Okay, class, now how about we take a short break? Don't want you to dive into the second book straight away. Honestly, there's another reason. Please keep this between us, alright? Yesterday, I got a present from my friend, and it's so awesome. It's a music box. A very fancy music box. Whoa, no way, is that the Naruto symbol? Whoa. Can I click? I'm gonna click. I clicked it. Oh, okay. Alright, let's move on. Hey, just look at my thing. Okay, now I gotta pick the next one. Oh man, I kind of feel bad because I bet Nana is Winnie the Pooh, and she probably might be a bit mad at me for I'm okay. Nana, I'm sorry. Why don't we pick the Catcher in the Rye? Whoa, great choice. I'm sorry, Nana. The book is praised for a completely wrong reason. They say the book is famous for its themes of angst and alienation. It's all made up by boring adults who don't understand the Catcher in the Rye at all. Marta, are you sure this is your favorite book? Look into my eyes. See? These eyes don't lie. The Catcher in the Rye is my favorite book. Interesting is, I can relate to almost every phrase uttered by Holden. However, superficiality, alienation, who cares about that when you're 16? Certainly not Holden. Certainly not me. Holden is more annoyed by fake adults. Wait, hold on. Is she saying a 16-year-old doesn't care about being alienated? I feel like that would be the other way around if that was the case, because we kind of want to be in a group, fit in, be social. Well, I guess some students don't care about that, but I feel like it'd be terrible for both people, like adults, teenagers, kids alike, being alienated. The same fake adults who review this book like to say Holden views the world as an evil and corrupt place. Wrong. That's a point of view from an adult. J.D. Salinger was an adult. That's why he did a poor describing Holden's view of the world. Everything else is excellent, but often overlooked by critics. I think this book should only be reviewed by young people. Being an adult is tough. Imagine you wake up and all of a sudden you realize you're 30. You turned 30 overnight. Man, that would kind of... She's probably in her 30s. Gosh, that would... Yeah, no. Growing up kind of be a bit sucky. But it happens. Could we just please get back to the book? So you think Holden finds other people stupid, Marta? Not only Holden, but also Danny. Well, kind of, and sometimes I can relate. Have you ever tried listening to small talk in the streets? If not, try it. I bet you'll hear nothing but idle gossip. Moreover, people don't even listen to each other. They just take turns to whine. High five. But isn't exactly what Holden does all the time? Oof! Get destroyed! Let's wrap it up. I think everyone becomes Holden at some point. Everyone becomes a little bit edgy and whines a lot at a point in time. Some earlier than others, some later than others. Some never. However, maybe it's better not to stay like that forever. Holden said, I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but I mean it. Look for your meaning in this book. It has multiple layers like a cake or an onion. Okay, class, if you have any questions now, it's the time. What is your favorite book? My favorite book, you say? It's The Little Princess by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I need to get better at names. I'm sorry, Nana. Hey, you forgot about me. Let me tell you about my favorite book. It's So Said Zarathustra by Nietzsche. Way to go. You managed to spell the name wrong. Also, what's so smart about it? Actually, it's considered to be one of the deepest books in the universe. By whom, I wonder? The internet. See, this book says that animals, nature, everything is connected in this world. To evolve, we must think about complicated things and all. Ermi, you got it all wrong. Tell me what's about it. What it's about. We should become the Ubermenschs to have some fun. It's pretty close. Gosh, they bashing on Ermi, man. Shortly after the class ends, Taya leaves the class and stands near the door. Thanks for the lesson. Oh, Danny, you're welcome. Glad to see you liked it. And do you like to teach us here? You're special, in a good sense of this word. You're especially stupid, Danny. I saw you looking at those two main reasons why you're distracted. I'm jealous. I'm still in shock. I'm not in shock, but like that came out of nowhere. It's important for me that you guys have your own opinion. Where did you work before? Oh my, too many places to remember. Is it new for you to teach almost all subjects at once? Yeah, they say it's an experiment, you know? However, it's true that I know a lot of subjects quite well. I take it you worked as a teacher for a long time? Look at him. Are you going to ask me how old I am next? 30! No, of course not. However, I don't even know your home country. How come? Oh, you. That means you haven't even read my profile in the booklet. I actually lost it somewhere. I'm from Europe. But that's about all I'm going to uncover. Women are mysterious, you see. I have to run. See you. Well, I mean, it's not bad for anyone to be mysterious, you know. It gives people, a bit of curiosity and incentive to check who you are as a person. If you lay it all out, you're like, okay, cool, I don't care. But when there's mystery, you want to venture forth and like pull out whatever you can out of them. Not in a bad way, but like. Anyways, yeah, I know what I mean. I hope you get what I mean too. We have after-school activities, and I'm on my way to the club room. Members are Nana, Seema, Marta, and I. Where's Ermi? You can't take anyone from other classes because it harmed the experience. We were about to get going when Ermi approached us. Ladies, you're looking good tonight. Thanks, Ermi. Is there anything you want to ask? Ermi, why don't you let me in? I promise to be a good member. Ermi, we just talk about silly things there. Silly things? We're going to discuss food today. I happen to be an expert on this subject. Just kidding, I know you'll never let me in. Aww! Danny, can I have your attention for a moment? Hey, what's up, Ermi? Look, I need your help. Keep it between us, alright? Recently, I've been making a computer game. I made a demo version, so I need someone to play it. Feedback is key to improvement. Alright, you can count on me. Yeah, I got your back, Ermi. He gives me a flash drive and leaves. Poor Ermi. He's trying his best, but I don't know. You probably shouldn't say looking good ladies. Out of nowhere. Unless you said it in a funny sense. And they're your friends. I guess they're not his friends. Poor Ermi. It feels comfy in our club room. This place is pretty old, so I bet it's witnessed a lot. I wonder what happens to members of all the clubs from before. Where are these people now? Are they happy? It's a moving blimp! Is he gonna do the speedrun strat in GTA? Davey! Michael. Where are these people now? Are they happy? I hereby declare an agenda for today's meeting. All members are to discuss food. The ever more important topic, that's for sure. What's our club about? Is this a legitimate club activity, just discussing random stuff? I would understand if we made time machines or played light music. I believe we have clubs like that already, Marta. Marta? Honestly, I enjoyed the opportunity to unwind and just talk. We'll get disbanded. But we have 4 members, a legitimate minimum. It's 4 here in this club. I'd figure it'd be like 8 or something. I think Marta's more afraid about our seemingly unclear purpose as a club. Worry not, I submit an official report after every club meeting. Good on you, Seema. Thank you. Freaking voice crack. Really? How do you make it look meaningful on paper? Just easy. You just lie about it. Today, it's not about food, it's about acceptance. Food acceptance? Huh? A social movement seeking to change bias and social attitudes. See, the latest thinking is that you should accept your body. Meaning, among other things, you can eat everything with little moderation. Count me as an activist. Gosh, what's this called? Is it called mindful eating? Intuitive eating. Intuitive eating can be pretty controversial, actually. Still, how's that related to our meetings? I don't like to make things up. No one makes up anything. Why don't we talk about our guilty pleasures today? Oh, and we can eat something tasty. After the word guilty is no more. Eat tasty things as much as I want. Is this real life? Yeah, it's real life if you want type 2 diabetes. Wait, but won't we get fat and all? Yeah, we'll get fat. That's the punchline. They say it's totally okay nowadays. It is not okay. But the boys always look at slim girls. And girls always look at attractive guys. Danny, do you like slim girls? Yes, I do. What did you say? See? Let's get started. I like potato chips. Whoa, it's a calorie bomb. Who doesn't like... Okay, I'm hoping they were just joking. They seem fine. But I appreciate people that work on their body to get slim and fit. I also do the same thing. Probably not to an extreme extent like some people, and I should really get to it. But I can appreciate it. Because whenever I see... An example would be like someone who is obese. Now, I'm not saying, it's their fault if, they have like some sort of medical condition that I don't know about that actually causes it, but to me, obese people seem to, portray laziness, But if someone's trying to exercise, that shows me that they're motivated to do something and pursue a goal. And when it's just an obese person complaining and not changing anything about them, then I don't like that person. And plus it costs, a bunch of medical care to take care of them in America. Anyways, are you hating on me? Just a slip of the tongue. As for me, it's probably pizza. Pizza's pretty good. Can't live without sweet things. So that's it for discussion. We need to find common ground. What about soft drinks? It's not food. What about cakes then? Winning by unanimous decision. Hey, let's make a perfect cake. We don't have any ingredients. Doesn't it take hours to make a cake? Let's go buy some. We have our budget. I already know what the perfect cake looks and tastes like. Oreo cake. Oreo cake. So do I. Oreo cake. It's not gonna be Oreo cake. What is a good cake? Red velvet. That's a pretty good cake. Let's make a pie. Looks like we're going to have a heated discussion. Hmm. Not if you're one who, not if you're the one who makes the cake, Danny. Great idea. If anything, you're the one to blame. But I can't read your minds. Well, then it means you have to test your luck. All right, last question. How am I supposed to get the ingredients? Even if I managed to do it, we have no kitchen or anything like this here. Oh dear. Why do you ruin our dream, Danny? There's nothing available. A dream, you say? Let's try closing our eyes again, but this time we won't be meditating or praising Nana. No, we'll use the power of visualization. Don't come close to the screen again. If we visualize the cake, it'll get attracted to us. Behold, Danny. What are you. What? Okay. Okay, here we go. I wonder where I should start. Let's begin from the base. Egg! What do I have here? Um, Definitely not this one. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be that one. This reminds me of an ice cream sandwich. Cake. Done. What comes next? Well, you need to choose a tasty filling. What do I have here? Is it vanilla? Rum raisin, chocolate paste, cream, toothpaste. Okay. Toothpaste for a filling? I just really. Ketchup. Ketchup. Okay, so this is the um filling, right? Why did I say vanilla then? Custard. Jeez, it's I don't like Nutella. Natella. Rum raisin, cream, custard. Kool Aid. It does say Kool Aid. I was like, what am I saying? It says Kool Aid. Um, I have to go with cream. Yep, already. Last but not least, the topping. What do I have here? Cherries, strawberries, chocolate and tinfoil, peach, strange candy emblem. What? Strange candy emblem. Done. The imaginary cake is ready. That looks a bit strange. I should have been the one making it. Appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good. Well, there was an attempt. Danny, don't worry. It's still better than nothing. Wait, it's actually nothing, right? No one wants my imaginary cake. How could they? Uh-oh. I'm gonna save. I should probably be saving more, but I bet like if I revert time more and more often, oh, that'd be cool. Like everything starts getting distorted. You know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. But I probably messed that up. In the end, our combined visualization powers are still not enough. The cake was a lie. Yummy. Better than your imaginary cakes, huh? Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. All right, yeah, and thanks for the cookies, Seema. You're welcome. I'll bring more if you like. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you liked it. I found an awesome shop with Shenchep. This game's too fancy for me. Well, at least I'm learning new words. I can like Google later. Shop with Sencha, Gen Maicha, and all. Well, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. Yes, but it's well worth the money. By the way, Seema, is it true that you have a Hermes scarf? It is true, but I only wear it on weekends, occasionally. I would wear it 24/7. Do you think others would judge you? The brand is this famous? Oh yeah. I'll save money and buy it on a sale. Nana, this brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. I'd rather say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Danny here. Hey, I get like scarves. You know, the fancy red scarf, the other fancy blue scarf. They go around your like neck. Shut up. Oh yeah, Danny is highly unlikely to appreciate it. Let's talk about something fun then. What you guys weren't talking about something fun? I thought you all three of you enjoyed it. Deal. Here's the story. Yesterday, this guy calls me again. Then, the one who expresses feelings to you with a "oh my," a love letter. Now, don't make fun of knights in shining armor. They're almost extinct. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me. Then, are they gonna look at me? Danny, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted again. Right. Well, I tried my best. Go ahead and shoot your topic of choice. Where do you want to? Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future. Haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? Oh, right. We shouldn't forget about Danny. Danny, what about your marriage? Nana, what? I'm just eating my cookie. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat laying out in the sun. Okay, they're looking at me, except Nana. She ate all the cookies! Bruh, I wanted some. Well, as they say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Do I not get to answer? I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Seema. Hope you enjoyed the club today. It was memorable. By the way, I'm glad you picked crime and punishment today. It would have been a crime not to do so. Hey! What are you doing here? I wanted to write a report about our meeting, but I'm too tired. I think I'll just head home. Where to? Where's your home? Turned out we live near each other. I wonder if you qualify for a boy next door, Danny. The only way to tell is for me to keep you company. Sure, why not? Wow. Somehow I said it out loud. What's so surprising? Never thought you'd accept. I'm curious to hear why, Danny. See? Now even we can have a topic to discuss. I'm so sorry. We somewhat left you alone at the club. We got dragged away. You mean carried away? It's okay, don't worry. But it is nice of you to be worried, you know? Poor Ermi. Ermi's just like, let me in the club. And I'm like, no, screw you. Flipping the bird twice and then like eat all the cookies. I finally managed to unwind, just chilling, listening to your debates. You guys really like to argue. Well, everyone does. Exact. Everyone likes to argue. If you know what it's all about, arguing means exchanging opinions, right? Sure. Guess what? People tend to think that the key point of a debate is to win it. They don't even understand that there are no right and wrong opinions. It's all subjective. It's a rather complex concept. Don't think too many will get it. That's why now I'd rather stay away from arguing than wasting my time. That's a pretty good ideal. Meaning that before you used to like debates. And I haven't really seen anything in like heated debates. Like I'm sure they're okay, but I don't know. It's like getting in a debate on Twitter. It's not worth it really. Like you just provide whatever you want to say, but don't get in an argument. It's not gonna go anywhere, especially on something like Twitter. You bet. But all went downhill after one day. Tell me the story. Well, they tried to gather a women's volleyball team to represent my city at one big tournament. Before that, the team was comprised mainly of girls from the same school. They had the great training grounds, great coaches, lots of expectations. Did they say expectations or exercises? Experience. Wow, I suck at reading. Then it was decided that they don't give other girls any chance to play at all. Next thing you know, they said that half the roster should be filled from other schools. And the reasoning? Equality. What happened next? They booted me out when I said they don't understand what equality means. What do you mean? Equality is when a team consists of the best players in town, regardless of their schools. Something tells me the new team didn't win the tournament. They were destroyed. I probably picked yet another boring topic. Nah, I'm fine with it. Seriously. No way. We must start casual chit chat like normal people do. That's casual chit chat. You were talking about something serious. Chit chat could be good and serious and casual. Well, I like cats and fancy dresses and everything. Like scarves. Something to talk about sophisticated things. But it's not on purpose. I try my best to hide a smile. You should smile. That's kind of. Alright. I think we're going to end it here. as the first part. It's probably like an hour long. I've been like clicking through this pretty, casually. I hope everything's working. But if that's the case, I'm gonna save right here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya.